following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School boys basketball. WLCN's coverage of Rail Splitter basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping for all your outdoor landscaping projects and needs. Located at 1302 State Route 10 East on the east edge of Lincoln. Call 217-732-4300. Brian Clark State Farm Insurance for home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. See Brian to review a quote, for help understanding your current policy, or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Chase Lowry, your Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office, member SIPC. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Call 217-737-7581. Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski at 114 East Cook Street, offering competitive rates on auto, home, life, and business insurance. Phone 217-792-3371. Expedia Cruises, offering air, land, and sea vacations. Located at 1520 East College Street in Normal. Call Greg Phillips at 309-429-6280. First National Bank in Tremont, your local community bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Lincoln Land Communications, located at 1326 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Serving the area since 1986, Lincoln Land Communications provides sales and service for security cameras, two-way radios, commercial phone and sound systems, LED lighting, car stereos, and much more. Call 217-735-5454. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Sal Polis, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, located at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-732-4001. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Where is your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. She's dead? Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Boys Basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage of LCHS Railer Basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Culver's of Lincoln, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, Expedia Cruises, First National Bank in Tremont, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center of Lincoln, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Lincoln Land Communications, Me Realty, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, Schneider Masonry, and United Community Bank. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer Boys Basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Good evening, Railer fans, and welcome to Lincoln Railer Basketball. It's time for the Josh Comnick Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show. And I'm your host, Josh Comnick, and we're on the road in Collinsville as the Railers get ready to take on the Panthers from O'Fallon High School. In just a moment, I'll be joined by Scott Kirby as we break down tonight's matchup. We thank you for joining us on the home of every Lincoln Railer contest this season, WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Again, Railer fans, thanks for joining us here from the Collinsville Prairie Farms Holiday Classic as your Railers getting set to take on the Panthers from O'Fallon High School. The Railers come into the contest with a record of 10-4 on the season. The Panthers from O'Fallon check in at 9-6 on the season. This is the game for the third place finish here at the 39th annual Prairie Farms Holiday Classic. Right now, the Granite City just defeated the Terriers from Carbondale in the Consolation Championship. We'll send it back to the studios for a quick break. Be back here from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show. Josh Connick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here coming to you live from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium on the campus of Collinsville High School, getting set for the third place game here in the 39th annual tournament between your Lincoln Railers, 10-4 on the season, 9-6 are the O'Fallon Panthers here tonight. And Scott, Railers winners in the first game over McClure North, and then took care of Belleville East yesterday afternoon, and then fell to the host school, Collinsville, the K-Hawks, which they will be in the championship against the Blue Devils from Quincy High later on after us. But been a good week so far, a good couple days, I guess, so far for the Railers. Nothing caps it off better than to come out after a game like Collinsville, like the game was last night. A lopsided victory for Collinsville, and nothing better to get back in the winning ways here and capture that third place trophy.
Yeah, you're right, Josh. And Collinsville team last night, we saw a very good team, and they just took it to the Railers. We played afternoon game, had about a 2.5-3 hour break, and then right back at it against a team like Collinsville. And that's a tough task to ask our kids to do. Now they're a little bit rested up, and they're going to take on an O'Fallon team that's very good in their own right. And I was looking through some of the scores that they've had previously, and they beat Jacksonville by 20.
Yeah.
And we know we lost. One of our losses was to Jacksonville. But you want to finish this tournament strong. A lot of talent down here, a lot of good teams, and if we can walk out of here at 3-1, you got to be pretty happy with it.
They look like somewhat inconsistent are the Panthers. You said they beat Jacksonville by 20, and then beat only lost to Metamora, who's a state-ranked team, by 1 point. But then they go down their schedule, and they Alton beat them, and then they beat Edwardsville. And Althoff Catholic beat them, which is a team that the Railers lost to at our place by 2. They also lost by 2 to Althoff Catholic. Belleville West took care of them by 17 points, and that's a team we saw.
Yeah.
So they're streaky, and I think if you can catch the Panthers on a bad night, it gives your chances a whole lot better than any other time. But the Railers, more importantly, got to get off to a quick start. We let Collinsville pretty well dictate the game from the beginning, as Weisinger hit a couple big threes early on, and they just rolled from there. Collinsville beat the Railers last night 67-41. O'Fallon lost to Quincy right before us yesterday afternoon 57-46. So the fourth game in 3 days for the Railers, and it'll be the fourth competitive game that they faced here down in Collinsville.
Yeah, and I know the kids are probably tired and ready to get back home in their own bed, but I don't see them coming out here and being flat. They're going to be ready to play. They have something to play for. After a loss like last night, luckily you get to turn around and play again the next day, and the schedule doesn't get any easier. I mean, we got some big games coming up here in the next week or two. We're going to see a Quincy team. They're playing for the championship later on, but we just got to come out and take care of business, and let's leave here 3-1.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's a big confidence booster going into next week. We looked on the schedule, and we are at Chatham next Friday. That's the only game for the Railers next week. So we talked about a confidence booster going in. This will be a huge game for the Railers going into a week of preparation for Chatham. And as you said, coming off the bad loss last night, nothing better to get another W here in Collinsville and then head back north. We also want to send a good luck to the Lady Railers as they are taking on number 1 Peoria Central. The Lady Railers are number 2 in the state, Peoria Central number 1, and that's going to be coming up on our other station, YouTube station. Jay and Coach Proby will have that here, only about 18 minutes from now.
A little overtime action the game before us, so our tip-off time is pushed back about 20 minutes or so. So we'll be tipping off just before the Lady Railers. And yeah, Josh, good luck to them. Playing a tough Peoria team, number 1 and number 2 in the state. And, this game doesn't have a whole lot of implications. Obviously, you want to win it, but there's still a lot of season left.
Lady Railers with obviously their toughest opponent so far. They're pretty well breezed through their schedule so far, and tonight they get a tough one over in Manual. So hopefully you're checking out both Railer teams as they're in action here in their Christmas tournaments.
Yeah, better set up 2 TVs and watch them both.
Couldn't ask for anything better on Friday night, I don't think.
Absolutely.
That's going to wrap it up for us here on the pregame show. After word from our sponsors, Scott and I will be back here in Collinsville to bring you the play-by-play action as the Railers take on the Panthers. As always, the big thank you goes out to all our sponsors. This has been a Josh Comnick, Growl Incorporated, and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Lincoln Railer Basketball is on the air. Good evening, Railer fans, and welcome to Lincoln Rail Splitter Basketball. WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCN Sports are pleased to bring you tonight's contest from Collinsville, Illinois for the 39th annual Collinsville Prairie Farms Holiday Boys Basketball Classic on the campus of Collinsville High School as the Lincoln Railers take on the Panthers from O'Fallon. Good evening, everyone. This is Scott Kirby alongside Josh Comnick, Lloyd Kirby on the camera, and Joel Lee Lurcher back at the studio. We are all set to bring you all of tonight's action. We'd like to wish a good evening to all of our listeners that are tuning into WLCN 96.3 FM, listening on the go on the Mixler app, or watching our live stream video on YouTube. We hope you enjoy tonight's broadcast. Once again, Railer fans, welcome to Collinsville High School as the Lincoln Railers are all set to take on the Panthers from O'Fallon. This is the third place game. Railers fall to Collinsville last night. as Josh mentioned earlier in the pregame show, took care of business night one against McClure North, followed up with a big win against Belleville, and then last night a tough loss to Collinsville High School, and now they look to bounce back in this third place game against the Panthers of O'Fallon. It's time to check tonight's list of the games, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell. And if you're looking to buy, check the listings of MeRealty.com. Josh, after a game last night, the Railers look to bounce back. What are 3 keys to tonight's game?
Well, I think it's vital to get off to a good start. You know, as you got your tails whipped last night, and you don't want to get off to a bad start where you're down to an O'Fallon team, and you've had a long couple of days, obviously with the 4 games in 3 days, and your confidence starts to go down. A couple shots go in early, and we get a little lead here would do wonders for the Railers' confidence. Also, you got to know where a couple guys are for this O'Fallon team. Number 3, I believe, Will Brown Jr. He's a 6'2" senior guard. Got the ball in his hands a lot for O'Fallon. And then 42, a guy I've liked to watch in these couple games that I've gotten to see him, Rennie Harris, an undersized big man, but man, he does the dirty work underneath. I saw him step out and hit some threes. He's a very good defensive player. Seen him get some block shots underneath as well. So a definite sure for Hayes and Smith and Sanders underneath. And then I think we got to shoot it well, Scott. We've got to get our shooters back in, and I'll piggyback off that and go with Hayes. We got to get him going here.
Yeah.
He's been absent for the last couple games for this Railer team, and a guy that our leading scorer, we've got to get him back to his average.
That's tonight's list of the game, brought to you by Me Realty. When you're ready to list your home, contact the professionals at Me Realty. Railers in their traveling green with white numbers trimmed in red, and the O'Fallon Panthers in their home whites. So Railers will be the visiting team on the scoreboard, and now it's time for tonight's starting lineups.
By student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Profanity, racial ethnic comments, or other.
Yeah, looks like Coach Alexander will go with his starting lineup that he's been going with for the last 8 or 10 games or so, as he's given his final talk to the guys before they get called out. I know they had some shoot around. We had quite a layoff today, as Railers found a gym around this area to go out and work out in, and then watch some film, probably of what O'Fallon is going to bring to the table, which is a lot of quickness again. They really look to push the ball, and you've got to be able to get out on a couple of guys that they've got. First, the starting lineup for your Lincoln Railers.
A 6-foot senior.
First man out, 6 foot and a senior. Number 3, Schilling. Ray Schilling. Add one forward, 6'2" and a junior. Number 4, Smith. Gabe Smith.
A 6'3" sophomore.
6'3" and a sophomore. Number 5, Komnick. Carson Komnick.
5'7" senior.
5'7" and a senior. Number 10, Carson. Keon Carson. And the man in the middle, 6'5" and a junior. Number 30, Hayes. Drew Hayes. Head coach Neil Alexander, assisted by Eric Ebel, Greg Alexander, Brandon Bird Farmer, Josh J-Mac McClellan, Zach Dahm, and Gary Rademacher.
And now
The starting lineup for the Panthers from O'Fallon High School. Again, the Panthers come in with a record of 9-6 on the season. 6'1" and a senior. Number 2, Jaden Rush.
6'2" senior.
6'2" and a senior. Number 3, Will Brown Jr. 6 foot and a junior. Number 10, Armand Smith. 5'10" and a senior. Number 11, Zach Tenney. And 6'3" and a senior. Number 42, is our coach, Ryan Butte.
Monty Mister, Michael Jackson, Roy Bullock, Chris Sullivan, Kevin Sullivan, and Robert.
And we are all set for tonight's action here in Collinsville, Illinois, as the winner will take home the third place trophy, as Drew Hayes goes to center court, and he'll be matched up with number 42 Harris for the Panthers. Tonight's opening tip is sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. 22 minutes past opening tip original time, and the ball is up and tipped and controlled by the Panthers.
Like these new green uniforms the Railers got, Scott. I don't think we've brought these out this year.
Busted out the new greens, and Keon tipped it away from Tebby, out of bounds off of Carson, and it's going to stay with the Panthers of O'Fallon with 7:46 to go in the first.
A little tip away there by O'Fallon, and Keon diving on it like a loose ball, and Railers right into it. Looked like they've got Harris right at the free throw line, and that's where the Collinsville, the K-Hawks really hurt us.
They try to feed it into Harris, tapped out of there by Carson, now saved. Carson grabs the ball and pushes to center court. Kicks it over left corner, Carson. Komnick, that is, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Harris for the Panthers. Harris pushes left, now picked up there by Schilling. They'll kick it up top to Rush. Rush will back it out. Now pass over Smith, left wing. Nowhere to go. Now gets it to Tebby, right corner. Smith feeds down low, jumper on the way, and good for Brown.
Yeah, and Harris is a guy that can get right in the middle of that 1-2-2 and can do a good job of scoring in and around that basket.
2-0 Panthers, 6:50 to go in the first quarter. Schilling spins, now kicks it up top to Hayes, stolen away, tracked down by Hayes and Harris. Harris gets it, throws a running jumper, no good. Brown there for the putback, no good, and Smith with the rebound.
Well, it looked like right away O'Fallon running, jumping the Railers on that first pass, not trying to let them get our offense going.
Carson left corner, now Smith left wing. They'll swing it to the right with Schilling, now Hayes. Carson Komnick right corner. Now they'll work it back the other way. 14 on the shot clock. Carson with the ball up top. Call to play. Hayes kicks out right wing. Now feeds Smith right elbow. Kick it over to Schilling. Now back to Smith with 3 seconds. Fakes a three, dribbles in, kicks out off Carson's hand, and a turnover Railers as they work that shot clock deep and started to panic there as the time ran out.
Yeah, I tried to run a three-point play for Schilling. He wasn't open, and then Gabe kind of lost track of the time on the shot clock. Passed it one pass too many.
Panthers with the basketball, up by 2. 5:50 to go in the first quarter. Third place on the line. And we're going to get a foul, a pushing foul on Gabe Smith. That's his first, team first.
Lincoln foul number 4, Gabe Smith. His first personal foul, first team foul.
I don't know what happened. We're kind of lost deep in that corner, and Smith fouled him and pushed him off balance. Not sure if he...
Brown was the man down. He's okay.
Lost balance and twisted an ankle or a knee or something, but he's gonna hobble off. He's got to come off because the coach came out and was going to check on him. So he may get a quick break, go see the trainer real quick, or at least stretch out and get back in there.
Number 12 checks in for O'Fallon.
Caden Saunders.
And the Panthers with the ball. Kick it over in the corner to Saunders. Nothing there. Now they'll reset up top with Tebby. Now corner Rush. Rush took a step, shuffled his feet, and got called for the travel.
Yeah, you're right. Shuffled the feet before he took off. I think he's done that a couple times already in this game. First time the referees have caught it.
Railers with the basketball, down by 2. Carson kicks it over to Hayes. Now Hayes all the way up to Komnick. And they'll reset with Carson up top. Hayes now to Comnick. Comnick goes right, feeds Hayes underneath. Nothing there. He'll spin back out. Kick it to Comnick. Comnick back to Carson with 10 on the shot clock. Now Schilling, Smith right corner. Swinging around to the left with 6 on the clock. Hayes going to dribble in, kick it out. 3 on the way by Smith, too long. No good. Rebound fought for. Schilling flies in there and grabs the rebound. Now the Rails are reset with a fresh shot clock.
Yeah, Hayes tipped it around, and then Schilling came in and got it. They're not even guarding Keon out on the perimeter, Scott. They're basically keeping their one guy underneath the basket.
Carson kicked it over to Smith. Smith couldn't handle it. Out of bounds off the Railers. Another turnover for the Railers.
Off to a slow start here for the Railers. No points through about 4 minutes in this game, and we've had a couple turnovers with guys' hands. The ball just falling out of our guys' hands.
Panthers up 2-0. 4:23 to go in the first quarter. Railers still out on the scoreboard. Now they'll kick it down low to Rush. Little reverse layup, up and good. Rush snuck behind the defense and was able to get an easy bucket. Now the Railers look to answer, down by 4. They're working around top with Schilling. Now Comnick over to Smith. Carson left corner. Well, they're just leaving Carson wide open.
Yeah, they're not going to come out and guard him at all.
10 on the shot clock. Schilling dribbles in, kicks it out to Carson. Now Carson's going to find the lane. Hayes for a 3. Ooh, off the front of the rim. No good. And the Panthers push up to the right with Tebby.
Railers yet to get into any kind of offense so far.
Corner Rush, 3 on the way. Got it. Rush with a 3-pointer, and it's 7-0 Panthers. The Railers looking to get on that scoreboard. Comnick pulls up. Jumper on the way, off the rim, no good. And Brown that's Harris. Harris will let it go out of bounds. Panther basketball as Miller, Gowan, and Sanders check in for Smith, Carson, and Schilling. Gowan with a little full court pressure on Harris. Now they'll kick it over to Rush. Rush across the timeline. Saunders for a 3. Off the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, dribbles in, goes up. Hayes tried to block it, but Saunders able to finish. And it's 9-0. Gowan trying to find Sanders, nothing there. Now Miller, back to Gowan. Over to Comnick, now Hayes left corner. Seven seconds on the shot clock. Hayes with it, feeds Sanders. He'll go in, be tied up. It's a jump ball, it'll be Railer basketball. Yeah, alternating possession.
We're getting so deep into the shot clock, Scott. We're almost forcing a couple of shots. The Railers not getting off anything with any flow to our offense right now. We're getting deep into this shot clock, and then get in there.
Count the bucket as the inbound went to Sanders quickly. Sanders able to put it up and good, and he'll get a free throw.
Brown Jr., his first personal foul, first team foul. Trent Sanders will be at the line for 1 shot.
Free throw up and couldn't get it to go, but Sanders will put the Railers on the scoreboard. 9-2 with 2:10 to go here in the first quarter. Saunders all the way, tapped away out of bounds off of Gowan. They tried to cross-court pass to Rush. That Gowan was there to tap it out of bounds. Going to stay with the Panthers. Brown to inbound, gets it in to Rush. Now Rush will pass over to Smith. Smith to Saunders, feed it in low, off of his hands. Comnick tracks down the basketball, hands to Hayes. Hayes pushes the center court. Now Miller, he'll take off before he dribbled and get called for the travel. I think Miller, he saw that lane open up and just kind of hurried it up a little bit, took off before he dribbled, and was guilty of the travel.
Yeah, 3 turnovers now so far for the Railers, and that's something we've had a little bit of a trouble with here in this tournament. of, I would say, unforced turnovers that time. Not a lot of pressure by O'Fallon.
There's a drive by the Panthers, no good. Hayes with the rebound. Now he'll dribble it up. Goes to his left, now gets it to Comnick, left wing. Comnick's going to take a three, in and out, no good. Hayes there with the putback. And the Railers are down 9-4 with not 1:18 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, slowly claw back into this thing here.
Little jump shot by Harris, rolls around and good. Comnick will go right, get to the lane, up with the right, blocked by Harris, and the Panthers look to push. They push it up to Smith. Up and good for Smith. And Sanders with the late foul, and Smith will get a free throw.
Lincoln fouls number 34, Frank Sanders. This personal foul, second team foul.
Schilling's going to check in for Comnick.
Panthers number 11, Zach Tebby. Number 21, Brenton Hunter. And number 23, Eddie Jackson. Armand Smith is at the line for one shot.
Smith, free throw up and good. And it's 14-4 Panthers with 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Hayes, right wing, feeds Sanders. And tapped out of bounds off the Panthers. Going to stay with the Railers on their own baseline, and Schilling to inbound. Schilling trying to find somebody. Now he'll find Gowan. Gowan will dribble to the lane, kick out to Hayes. Now Schilling for a three, top of the key, rolls around, no good.
Boy.
Rebound Panthers.
Schilling in and out. Carson had one that went in and out. The Railers can't get a three to go so far.
And they'll hold for one with 18 seconds on the clock. Tebby, they work it down low to Jackson. Now kick out to Tebby. Tebby tried to feed Jackson. Tapped away, 3 seconds, and going to be a foul on the Panthers with 2.4 seconds on the clock.
Panthers foul number 11, Zach Tebby. His first personal foul, second team foul.
See what the Railers run here. They'll have time to catch and shoot. That's about it. Schilling to inbound. Gets it into Miller. Miller throws up a three off the back of the iron. No good. And after the first quarter, it's the O'Fallon Panthers 14, the Lincoln Railers 4. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Welcome back to Collinsville, Illinois at the 39th annual Collinsville Prairie Farms Holiday Boys Basketball Classic. Third place basketball game here, and the Panthers with a 14-4 lead over the Railers, and it will be Panther basketball to start the second. Tapped out of bounds off of Gowan. Going to stay with the Panthers with 7:55 to go here in the first half. Tebby has it. Gowan goes out, picks him up. Now they'll get it across half court to Rush. Rush back to Tebby. In the corner to Brown. All the way across to Rush. Rush dribbles in, loses it out of bounds. Turnover Panthers.
Yeah, turnover the Railers needed, and it's time to get a score here. We got to get into a full flow of our offense a little bit quicker with this shot clock in effect now. And
little push by Tebby on Miller. Tebby picks up the foul.
Panthers foul on number 11, Zach Tebby.
That's his second foul. Team first.
Number 10, Armand Smith.
Armand Smith will check in for Tebby. And Hayes will inbound. A lot of purple and blue showing up here, Josh.
Yeah, that's going to be a packed house before our game's over here tonight.
Squeezing in between the green and red, getting ready for their championship game following this one. First things first, the Rails with the basketball down by 10. Schilling to Sanders. Sanders now to Miller. A little different lineup than we're seeing. We got Miller and Schilling on the court. Miller tried to take a shot, partially blocked. Panthers come away with it. Harris now over to Saunders. Saunders to Rush. They feed Harris. Now he'll feed number 3. That's Brown, and he puts it up and in for the Panthers, and it's 16-4.
Really easy baskets again.
Yeah.
We've had some easy ones last night against Collinsville, and O'Fallon getting a lot of the same thing here tonight.
Little feed to Sanders, up and got it to go. A lot of contact, no call. Sanders able to finish strong, and the Raiders down 10.
Easy, not an easy basket there, but a good play by Coach Alexander to get the lob over to Sanders, and now the Raiders got to tighten up on this end. Something we've been done a real good job of this season is our defense, and here early on and last night have kind of failed us.
Rush will back it out for the Panthers with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Now kicks it over, and Smith tried to one-hand it and went out of bounds off Smith. Turnover, Railer basketball.
Well, got another turnover here to cut this thing inside of double digits. Let's see if we can get some sort of a backdoor or another easy basket there, as we got the last one from Sanders.
Raiders with the basketball down 10. Miller now to Gowan up top. Gowan kicks it over to Miller, left wing. Now Hayes in the corner, back to Miller. And off of Miller, out of bounds. Another turnover, Railers.
Are we on?
Gowan causing some ruckus down there. And now the Panthers get it across the timeline just in time. Harris underneath, tried to feed a Brown. They do. He gets it, puts it back up, and good. Brown just roaming that baseline, Josh, sneaking in behind our defense.
Yeah, they're going
some easy buckets.
Right from high to low, Harris to Brown, and it's wide open too. No Railer even close to Brown, as he's been able to score a couple of easy ones there, and that's what I'm saying. They're just getting easy shots right now, point-blank layups.
Rails with the basketball, down 12. Hayes dribbles in, kicks it out. Schilling, 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Tracked down by Harris, and Gowan's going to foul Harris before he could kick it up to Rush.
Foul number 2, Gowan.
That's Gowan's second first team foul for the Railers, as Smith will check back in. Along with Carson. Panthers with the ball. 12-point lead. They feed Harris. Now over to Rush. Rush dribbles in. Jumper on the way. No good. And Hayes with the rebound, kicks it up to a streaking Smith. Up off the backboard. Oh, couldn't get it to go. Smith missed the layup. Now the Panthers looking to extend their lead. Rush dribbles in, kicks it in off of. Railers hit it out. Looks like the Railers had a hand on that. Out of bounds. Going to stay with the Panthers on their own baseline. Tebby with it up top, 7 on the shot clock. Now Harris back to Tebby, down to 3. Tebby, rush. Didn't get it off. Shot clock violation. Railer basketball.
Hayes up and good. Good call there by Coach Alexander. Got Hayes as he went from the free throw line one-on-one against Harris, and Hayes able to get to the basket. And scoring has been few and far between here so far for the Railers with only 8 points here. Halfway, a little over halfway. 10-second call now. Maybe something going here. Got to get something going, a little life in this, and the guys wearing green.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here.
Looks like the Lady Railers have tipped off Scott. Just an early start to the game, for an early point in the game. The Lady Railers up 2-0 here to start.
All right, you can catch both games on YouTube as both teams in action tonight. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Ground Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. They're located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to growinc.com. Raiders down by 10 with the basketball. 3 minutes to go in the first half. They feed Hayes up off the backboard, no good. Fought for, and Harris for the Panthers comes out there with it. Pushes right, picked up there by Schilling. Harris tries to kick it out, intercepted there by Smith. Hands off to Carson. Carson speeds up the court. Now over to Schilling, back to Carson left corner. Now Carson will reset up top with 20 on the shot clock. Goes left to Schilling, left wing. Now Hayes top of the key, guarded by Harris. Kick it out to Carson, now Schilling. They'll swing it to the right. Gowan, now Hayes. Hayes right corner, back to Schilling, right wing. Carson dribbles in, kicks out to Hayes. Hayes, a 3 on the way with 2 on the shot clock, no good. Rebound Panthers. Rush gets it over in a hurry. Now carries it or travels it. Either one, it's still a turnover.
Yeah, another turnover. The Railers have had several opportunities that cut into this double-digit lead. Now 10-point lead for the Panthers, and we just can't get baskets. We can't not really get any good shots either.
And all of our shots are coming late in the shot clock, and they're rushed.
Kind of rushed, as you said. Up against that shot clock all the time. A lot of dribble weave until about 10 seconds, and we're not getting into our offense quick enough.
Railers with the basketball, down 10. Hayes, little back door. Schilling up and under the basket, and good. And the lead is down to 8.
Yeah, let's get it to 4 or so here.
Tapped out of bounds. Smith. Now Panthers recover. Kick it over to Harris. He'll get it to Smith. Smith guarded by Schilling. Now up top to Tebby. Tebby back to Smith. Back to Tebby. 10 on the shot clock. Smith dribbles in, kicks it out. 3 on the way from Jackson. No good. Rebound. Hayes comes out of there with it, kicks it up to Carson. Carson speeds right. Kicks it out. Gowan thinks about a three. Now pulls it back out. Gives it to Schilling, top of the key. Smith, left wing. Now they'll work it back over towards Carson. He'll dribble to the top of the key with 18 on the shot clock. Hayes looking for Schilling. Schilling fakes a three, now steps back, fires a three off the side of the rim. No good. Brown with the rebound for the Panthers. Harris dribbles in, tapped out of his hands by Gowan, right into the hands of Hayes, and the Railers have the basketball down 8. 2-second difference between the clock and the shot clock. See if the Railers will run the time down. Down by 8 with the basketball. Smith behind the back, now gets it to Carson with 14 on the shot clock. Keon kicks it out. Now Schilling, top of the key with 8 seconds to go here on the clock. Hayes going to dribble in, now spin, head fake, up off the backboard, and good by Hayes. And the last second shot is way off, and at the end of the first half, it's the Panthers 18, the Railers 12. We'll take a commercial break. We come back. We'll have the halftime show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Boys Basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage of LCHS Railer Basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Culver's of Lincoln, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, Expedia Cruises, First National Bank in Tremont, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center of Lincoln, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Lincoln Land Communications, Me Realty, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, Schneider Masonry, and United Community Bank. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer Boys Basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here at halftime from Collinsville, Illinois. The Railers trail it here at half, 18-12. from the O'Fallon Panthers. We'll go through the scoring here. First for O'Fallon, they were led in the first half by Jaden Rush. Rush with 4 points apiece for Will Brown Jr. and also Rennie Harris. 3 points for Armand Smith and 2 for Caden Saunders for the 18 for O'Fallon. Railers are led in the first half by Drew Hayes. Hayes with 6 points, 4 points for Frank Sanders, and 2 for Trey Schilling for the 12 for the Railers. Again, the Railers trail here at half, 18-12. Send it back to the studios for a quick break. Back here from Collinsville, Illinois, you're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Where is your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. She's dead? Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here from Collinsville, Illinois as the Railers trail it to O'Fallon 18-12 here at halftime. And Scott, it's just been I guess defensively giving up some easy baskets to O'Fallon. I'm looking here, although points in the paint are tied up at 12, it seems like all of O'Fallon points have come very easily where the Railers have had to make some contested layups on our end. The Railers yet to make a 3, 0 of 9 from three-point land so far. O'Fallon has just attempted 3, so they really haven't had to. They've been able to move the ball around and get easy baskets underneath. And Railers, as we talked about early on in the game, not getting into our offense quick enough.
Yeah, and with the way our offense and defense played first half, Josh, and only to be down by 6 at half, I'll take it. You know, they'll go into halftime, make some adjustments. I don't know if the game plan was to maybe work that shot clock a little bit to slow down O'Fallon, but it was to the point there where it was too deep, and we're forcing up some shots just to beat that shot clock. But to be down 6 at half, I like our chances. We're going to make some adjustments and come out second half and put it all on the court.
O'Fallon 8 of 14 from the field for 57%, 1 of 3 from three-point land, and 1 of 1 from the free throw line. 15 rebounds for O'Fallon, with 2 of them offensive. They got 6 assists on 11 turnovers. So one good thing the Railer defense has done is turned the Panthers over 11 times. The Railers shooting just 30% from the field, 6 of 20, 0 of 9 from three-point land, and 0 of 1 from the free throw line. 6 rebounds, 2 of them offensive. We do have 3 assists on 5 turnovers and 5 steals. So the Railers got, as you said, got to pick it up here at half to get ourselves themselves back in this game. We're going to send it back to the studios for a 2-minute break. We're back here with third quarter action during the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Welcome back to Collinsville High School for the third place game here at the 39th annual Collinsville Prairie Farms Holiday Boys Basketball Classic, as the Railers trail the Panthers 18-12, and it will be Railer basketball to start the third quarter. Schilling inbounds to Carson. And see if the Railers can get some offense going here in the second half. They feed into Hayes. Hayes backs his way down, loses the ball out of bounds, hit off the Panthers, and it will stay with the Railers.
Yeah, looks like number 10 for O'Fallon went down Armand Smith and maybe knee-to-knee contact. I don't know who got him, maybe on a screen, but boy, we had Hayes wide open underneath, didn't get it to him quite early enough, and then Harris with a quick recovery and tapped it out away from Hayes.
And Smith gets up, walking gingerly back to the bench. Hopefully he's okay. It's going to be Panther basketball. Waiting on some cleanup duties here. The Lady Railers in action, as we mentioned earlier. It looks like they're up 15-13.
Yep.
And it's got to be second quarter, isn't it? Yep, second quarter. And the Railers, it's Railer basketball. Schilling with it, top of the key now, left wing Hayes. Smith left corner, now they'll work it back to the right. Komnick now Schilling. Schilling spins, gets to the lane, now kicks it out to Carson. Carson's going to dribble in, nothing there. Now they'll reset. Komnick three on the way, left it short. Rebound Harris for the Panthers.
Yeah, Railers now 0 of 10 from three-point land, and a lot of those have we seen, Scott. A couple were in and out, but several of them have been short, which tells me some tired legs, I think, out there for our guys, too.
Rush is going to dribble in with the right, no good. Tapped out of there, Komnick tapped it out, and Schilling tracks it down, gives it to Hayes. Railer basketball down by 6. 7 minutes left in the third. Hayes hands off to Carson. Carson to Smith. Smith goes right, now kicks it to Hayes. Hayes going to kick it out to Schilling. Now Smith. Smith's going to run with the running jumper, no good. Fought for underneath. Rush gets it, now he pushes right. Dribbles in between the defenders and stripped out of his hands by Komnick to Hayes. Now Carson's got it. Now he'll back it out. Set up the offense. Still 18-12, 6:30 to go in the third. Schilling left wing. Now he'll take a three. Got it. Schilling with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. He's trying to feed Hayes. Nothing there, so he decided to take the three. And it's a good thing he did, because that brings the Railers within 3.
Yeah, Saunders kind of backed off of him for a while because he saw him trying to get it into Hayes for about 3 seconds there. And finally Trey's like, hey, he's not open. I better shoot it. And a good thing, because as you said, he drained it.
Rush is going to dribble in, throw up a running, and roll around, and good for Rush. 20-15, Panthers. 5:45 to go. Carson pushes, gets it to Smith. A little awkward pass. Smith couldn't handle it. And now they kick it up to Rush. He loses it. Saves it. 3 on the way. No good. Panthers get the rebound, put it back up, no good. Second try from Brown is no good, but he'll be fouled and get 2 free throws. Just not reacting to the ball, Josh. Like you said, maybe some tired legs there.
Yeah, the guys in the white jerseys want the ball a lot more than the guys in the green right now, and a couple of opportunities there for the Panthers to score, and they're just more aggressive to the ball.
First free throw up and good for Brown. Smith will have a seat. And we got some size under there as Sanders checks in. Him and Hayes, along with Komnick, Schilling, and Carson.
Too early, yeah.
Yep, across the free throw line. No shot. Railer basketball down by 6. 5:34 to go in the third. Hayes to inbound, gets it into Carson. Now they try to trap Carson. They get it up to Komnick. Komnick pushes left to Schilling. Had a wide open Sanders. Couldn't find him soon enough. And Sanders couldn't grab the ball. Tapped out of there to Brown. Brown up and count the bucket and the foul as Hayes tried to block. Got too much body, and Brown's going to get a free throw.
Yeah, you miss the opportunity for the layup on our end, and then we give up a 3-point play on the other end. Just not a good recipe for a W.
Free throw from Brown, up and good. And the Panthers up by 9 with 5:20 to go in the third quarter. Smith checks back in for O'Fallon. Hayes gets it into Carson. Carson trying to dribble around the pressure. Gets it up to Schilling. Schilling dribbles in. Sanders was underneath. Komnick 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Hayes fights for the rebound. Up off the backboard and good for Hayes.
Yeah, good job by Drew keeping active on the boards. Carson cannot find the bottom of the net right now, but Hayes hitting those offensive boards.
24-17 and a foul on Schilling.
Number 3, Trey Schilling, his first.
That's his first third team foul.
Back in for the Railers, number 2, Aiden Gowan.
Gowan checks in for Komnick. And Harris inbounds to Tebby. Up to Smith. Smith pushes right. Kicks it down low. Tried to get it down to Rush. Tipped out of bounds off the Railers. Going to stay with the Panthers.
We got 1 3-pointer, I think, tonight, Scott.
Yep, by Schilling.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tebby's going to try a 3 off. Airballed it. Harris was able to get it. Now the Panthers are reset. I don't know that it ever hit the rim. They reset the shot clock. Now Smith. Smith is going to dribble in. Kick it out to Tebby. Tebby goes left. Now back out to Smith. Kick it over to Rush. Now they'll feed Harris, who couldn't get it to go. And the Railers just can't grab the basketball, and they find a wide open Harris underneath. And it looks like Drew got hit in the face. He's holding his forehead. Looks like he's going to be okay. Komnick might check in for him, give him a little breather. So Railer basketball down by 9. And Harris steals it from Schilling. Up and good for Harris. Count the bucket and the foul, and Harris is going to get a free throw.
Yeah, just quicker, more aggressive team is winning this thing right now, Scott, and they've opened this up back now to a double-digit lead on just pure aggressiveness.
Free throw from Harris is up and no good. And Comnick goes and gets the rebound. Raiders down 11 with the basketball halfway through the third quarter. Had it within 3. Now Carson sets up the play. Goes to his left to Schilling. Now they'll feed Sanders. Sanders tries to dribble through the pressure and stolen away. And we're going to get a foul on Carson.
That's his first personal foul, 15th foul. Really Harris going to
5 team fouls now already for the Railers, and they're going to be shooting free throws, 2 free throws for the rest of the quarter.
First one from Harris is up and good.
First free throw is good for Harris. Coming back in for the Railers, number 30, Drew Hayes.
Harris got 9 points. Their leading scorer, no, I think 11's got 10 also, but he's going for the double digits right here. And Harris just getting the ball and going right to the basket, and he's been living at the free throw line here so far in this third quarter.
Second one from Harris up and no good. Gowan with the rebound. Now the Railers down by 12. Need to get something going offensively. Gowan goes left, now pulls up, 3 on the way. Got it! And there we go. That'll start it, Josh.
Yeah, we hope.
Gowan with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and the Railers down 9.
High pick and roll with Gowan and Hayes, and Gowan rose up and just shot it over top of Harris and got the 3 to go. Second one of the game for the Railers.
There's a deep 3 on the way and good from Smith. So Smith answers with the three-pointer, and the Railers down by 12. 3 minutes to go in the third. Kick it over to Carson. Now back to Gowan. Over to Schilling. Comnick. Carson's going to pull for a jumper and good. 32-22, 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Smith dribbles in, feeds, Saunders up and under. 34-22, Panthers on top. Raiders with the basketball. Hayes spins, kicks it out, corner, 3 on the way from Gowan, up, no good. Rebound, Carson fought for, now Hayes has it. He'll kick it back out to Gowan. New shot clock. Carson left wing, up top to Schilling. Carson's going to pull for a jumper off the rim, no good. Fought for, gets his own rebound, up off the backboard, no good. And the Panthers with the rebound. Another missed opportunity for the Railers. Now a shot from Rush is up and no good. Gets his own rebound. Tip no good. Fought for. Hayes comes out of there. Kicks it to Carson. Carson. Bounce pass. Loses it. And out of bounds off of the Panthers. And it's going to be Railer basketball.
Number 3, Luke Brown Jr. Number 21, Brenton Hunter. And number 23, Eddie Jackson.
34-22, a minute 43 left here in the third quarter. The Railers still trail it by 12 and have had some opportunities to cut into it with some fast break opportunities off an offensive rebound there. Keon couldn't get the putback to go, and then we had Gowan cutting and was tipped away by O'Fallon.
Raiders down 12. Gowan top of the key. Now Carson. Carson feeds Hayes. Nothing there. Now he'll spin. Up with the right. Up. No good. Rebound Panthers. Stolen. Oh, almost should have been stolen by Comnick. Comnick stepped in front of it, but Carson stuck his hand out there, hit it out of bounds. and Panther basketball, and that's just how the luck's going right now for the Raiders.
Carson had a wide open steal, and obviously Keon didn't know he was behind him, and you can't expect that.
Right. And Comnick's going to pick up the foul on Brown, and Brown's going to get 2 free throws.
Lincoln foul number 5, Carson Comnick. That's his first personal foul. Brown Jr. going to the line for 2 shots.
Free throw on the way, up and good.
I'll give O'Fallon credit, too. They've done a good job from the free throw line. I don't know if they've missed in this second half. They were 1 of 1 in the first half, and they've been to the line quite a bit here in the third quarter.
Second one up and good. 36-22, 1:13 to go in the third. Railers with the basketball. Need to get some offense going here ASAP. Comnick feeds Hayes. Hayes finds Gowan, corner. Now he'll take a 3 from the left wing. Way short. Rebound Panthers. Smith pushes middle of the court. Now finds a wide open Jackson. Up and good. Schilling, left wing. Now Comnick. Comnick goes right. Now gets to the lane. Kicks it out to Gowan. Gowan to Schilling. Schilling for a 3 off the rim, no good. Panthers with the rebound, and they look to push. Smith pushes middle of the court, gives it to Rush. Rush up and good.
Well, they're just beating us down the court, too. Now it's takeover time. Missed shot on one end, and they're beating the Railers back on defense. And that should not happen, and it has the last couple possessions.
Schilling dribbles in, and the 3 on the way from Comnick is off the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, feeds Schilling. It's blocked, and the Panthers with the basketball. Stop the ball. And blocked out of bounds off of Hayes, but the time expires, and at the end of 3, it's the Panthers 40, the Railers 22. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back with fourth quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Welcome back to Collinsville, Illinois. Scott Kirby, Josh Comnick, Lloyd Kirby here this evening. And the Raiders have a little bit of work to do, Josh, if we want to get back into this thing.
Oh, that's an understatement. Right now it's been all O'Fallon as it was most of last night as well, all Collinsville. It looks just like O'Fallon just playing quite a bit harder than the Railers are right now.
40-22 is the lead for the Panthers. Panthers with the basketball. All the way across to Smith. Smith dribbles in, now kicks it to Tebby. Tebby for a 3, got it.
Tebby for 3.
43-22. Hayes dribbles in, a little bounce pass to Gowan, loses it. And O'Fallon looks to push with Smith. Couldn't get it to go. Put back from Harris is good. Miller dribbles in, now behind the back, now over to Carson left wing, now Gowan right corner, or left corner. Now they'll work it back to the right. Miller, 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound Brown for the Panthers. Now gives it to Smith. Over to Tebby. Kicked out of bounds off of Gowan. Kick ball. Going to stay with the Panthers. Cross-court pass to Smith. Now they'll find Saunders in the corner for a three. Way too long. Airballed it. Come down to Miller for the Railers. Hayes tried to get to the basket and going to be fouled there by Smith, and Hayes will get 2 free throws.
Well, even when we go to the basket, Scott, we're getting the ball tipped away from us. Quicker hands, stronger hands by O'Fallon there. Hayes will go to the free throw line for 2 on a good drive, but everything contested for the Railers, and a lot of the stuff that O'Fallon's getting on their offensive end has been pretty easy.
Hayes banks it in. We'll take it. Second one from Hayes. Off the back of the rim, no good. 45-23, Panthers. Saunders, left wing. Tried to feed down low, nothing there. Now Harris will back it out. Tebby goes to his left to Smith. Now back to Tebby. Tebby goes right, gives it to Brown. Brown dribbles in, pulls up, stripped out of there off of Horn, but they're going to call Horn with the foul.
And foul number 1, Blake Horn.
21-19 at halftime over in Manual as the Lady Railers trail it by 2 at half.
First free throw is good for Will Brown Jr.
First free throw from Brown is good.
For the Panthers, number 2, Shaden Rush.
And second free throw in and out, no good. Gowan with the rebound. 46-23, under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Stolen away by Smith. Up and good. Yeah, the Railers are just gassed, Josh. We're not going to the ball. They're reading every pass.
Yeah, they're definitely. We talked about that rhythm that we needed to get into, or that early start, and we didn't get it.
We didn't get it.
It just went downhill from there.
And for foul number 11, Zach Tebby. That's his third personal foul, second team foul.
Komnick to inbound, gets it all the way up top to Gowan. Over to Hayes. Right wing, now they'll swing it back up top, back to Hayes. Komnick. Hayes, top of the key, now Horn. Horn, three-pointer on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Harris for the Panthers. Kicks it up to Rush. Rush, up and good. 50-23, Panthers stolen away. And missed the dunk.
Timeout.
30-second timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here.
60-second timeout.
All right, correction, 60-second timeout. Grimaldi Law Office, Logan County's only law firm dedicated exclusively to the practice of criminal law. Phone 217-651-8089. Headline Salon at 602 and a half Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Call Brett at 217-651-8310. Headline Salon, where your hair makes the statement. Lincoln Printers, providing complete quality satisfaction at fast, fair price while utilizing modern technology and a creative flair. Phone 217-732-3121. The LMH Community Health Collaborative, improving the health of the people and communities it serves. Find them on Facebook to learn more about offerings such as the LMH Trailblazers walking program on Wednesdays. Me Realty, locally owned and operated. Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Well, Josh, what do you say? It's been a rough one for the Railers, and everybody's played 4 games, but the style of defense and that Lincoln plays, we're just not seeing that tonight or last night. Is that?
No, we're not, and you've got to be. They're conditioned, I'm sure, to play in more than games or in tournaments like this, but we have not shown it in the last couple of nights.
Raiders down 27. Now you just want them to finish strong. Horn feeds Hayes, and Hayes couldn't get that to go. And that's just the way it's been. An easy little layup, and Hayes couldn't finish. And the Panthers with the ball.
Missed quite a few of those, and it seems like the Panthers in O'Fallon have been able to make almost all of them.
Panthers work it around. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Up top. Now they'll work it to the right. Little fake 3. Now Smith's going to dribble in, kick it over to Rush. Rush running jumper up and good.
Boy, we're scrambling all over the place.
Yeah.
Comnick goes for the head fake and goes by him. Then they get beaten, and he get just kind of a merry-go-round with the Railers getting beat off the dribble.
52-23. Feed Comnick up with the right and good for Comnick. 52-25. Panthers. Kick it out to Smith. Now feed it into Harris. Harris is going to go up. No good. Partially blocked there by Horn, and the Raiders with the basketball.
One of the few that not only Harris, but anybody has missed.
Horn's going to pull up. Now he's going to feed over to Gowan for a 3. Rolls around and good for Gowan, and it's a Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer.
Checking back for the Panthers there as well, Caitlin Saunders.
Kenai Carson's going to check in for Hayes.
Checking in for the Railers, number 22, Connie Carson.
Me Realty? I'm watching it here, bud. 27-22. All right, we are back here at Collinsville, 52-28. It's been all Panthers tonight. Panthers with the basketball. Rush up top. Over left wing Smith. Over to Saunders. Back to Rush right wing. Up top to Smith. Smith dribbles in. Kicks it out. Now Rush going to fire up a 3. Missed it. Rebound fought for. Comnick tapped it way up in the air, and Gowan goes up and grabs it. Now they'll trot it up the court with 2:18 to go. Miller over to Kenai. Stolen there by Smith, but Gowan able to hit it out of his hands and grab the ball. Kenai up to Carson. Carson Comnick, that is. Getting a little confusing now. 3 on the way from Gowan, no good. Rebound Rush for the Panthers, under 2 minutes to go. Timeout. I think it's substitution timeout.
Number 4, Eric Swartz Jr. Number 32.
Not even going to attempt to write all those in. Just calling by number.
Calvin Deans.
Well, Josh, we've seen a fantastic tournament here in Collinsville. We always do. The Railers. This is a type of competitiveness and teams that they want to see, because it's going to help them in the Central State 8. And then when the Railers are on full rest, it's a completely different team.
Well, and I think Coach Alves will be disappointed not only starting out 2-0 and finishing 2-2. But I think just the effort as of the last, not necessarily Collinsville game, they were just on fire. But this game, we could tell that O'Fallon wanted it a little more than the Railers did. They've been a step quicker or 2 steps quicker pretty much this whole game. And you haven't seen a whole lot of fight from the team in green tonight. And they've just kind of accepted that the way this game was going to end, and you never want that.
No, and to come out of this tournament 2-2, nothing to be ashamed of. You're going to get a 4th place finish. A Final Four in the Indian tournament's going to be good. There's a 3 from Miller. It's a Chris Coyne, State Farm 3-pointer for Miller. And stolen away. Push it up to Gowan. Gowan 3-pointer on the way off the back of the iron, no good. Fought for his own rebound, but Panthers come out of there with it. It's Jackson, little reverse up and good. 54-31, 45 seconds left here on the ball game. Kanai kicks it out. Gowan, 3 on the way, left it way short. Rebound Panthers. .15 on the clock, and it looks like the Panthers will hold. Let the time run out. And time expires here in Collinsville, and the Railers fall to the Panthers, 54-31. Railers with 4th place finish. Panthers will take that 3rd place trophy. Rennie Harris with the MVP of the ball game. Let's take a commercial break. We come back. We'll have the post-game show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not safe. Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cook-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Welcome back to the Ground Corporate and Shiner Chiropractic postgame show as the Railers fall here tonight in the third place game of the Collinsville Holiday Classic by a score of 54-31 over the O'Fallon Panthers. We'll run through the scoring. First for O'Fallon, they were led here tonight by Jaden Rush. Rush with 13, 12 points for Rennie Harris to go along with his 11 rebounds. 10 points for Will Brown Jr., 8 points for Armand Smith, 4 for Caden Saunders, 4 for Eddie Jackson, and 3 points for Zach Tebby. The Railers were led here tonight by Drew Hayes. Hayes with 9, 6 points for Aiden Gowan, 5 points for Trey Schilling, 4 points Frank Sanders, 3 for Brady Miller, and 2 points apiece for Carson Komnick and Keon Carson for the 31. Again, the Railers finished fourth here in Collinsville. We'll kick it back to studios for a quick break. You're in the Ground Corporated and Schneider Chiropractic postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here from Collinsville as the Railers fall here to O'Fallon in the third place game, and will bring home the fourth place trophy by a score of 54-31. We'll run through the stats for O'Fallon. They shot 52% from the field, 22 of 42, 3 of 9 from three-point land, and 7 of 10 from the free throw line. They had 38 rebounds, 10 of them offensive, 14 assists on 16 turnovers, and 2 blocks and 7 steals. Big difference, Scott. 34, and I believe this was even at half. Points in the paint at halftime was 12-12, and the Panthers outscored the Railers. Ended up at the end of the game 34-16. Big tell, and a lot of that was those easy layups, not easy, but layups that they were getting on runouts as they would get the rebound, fast break, and the Railers could not get back on defense in time. The Railers shoot 29% from the field, 4 of 24 from the field from three-point land for 17%, and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. We had 19 total rebounds, 6 of them offensive, 8 assists on 12 turnovers, 1 block, and 8 steals, and it just became pretty easy. Here it is. Fast break points. O'Fallon 20, the Railers 0.
Yeah, that's the game right there, Josh. And like you said, a lot of get it and go up the court points for O'Fallon. And Railers just gassed and didn't have an answer. Couldn't get any momentum going. Couldn't find any offense. And unfortunately, we took another hard loss tonight. But the season. There's still a lot of season left. These are games that you're going to learn from, and we'll just have to move on to next week as we'll get back into some Central State 8 play and some tough games coming up.
We just talked about it. We travel to Chatham-Glenwood on Friday, and then I believe we got Springfield on Tuesday, and then we've got Lanphier and Quincy on the weekend after the next week. So, yeah, you're right. The schedule doesn't get any easier by any means. We had a tough schedule down here, a tough draw, and the Railers come away with 2 wins and 2 losses, and played pretty well in those 2 wins, and just ran into some really, really good teams in their two defeats. So you're right, they got to learn, and I think Coach Alexander found something about his team as when things are going well, we're pretty good, but when they're not, we didn't put up a whole heck of a lot of fight, and that's not something that he's accustomed to.
Lady Railers up 39-24 over in Manual, so it looks like they're rolling right now, and that's a good sign.
Yeah, it looks like Proby's out on the court playing as she missed. We heard she missed the game last night, but she's coming back and fighting through a foot injury, I think. But yeah, the Railers up Lady Railers up 39-24. And remember, Peoria Central is ranked number 1, and we're number 2.
So they'll hopefully flip-flop.
Yeah,
and
let's get a W here and see what happens after that. Well, we don't see Coach Alexander quite yet, so we'll kick it back to the studios for another break. And be back here in just a couple minutes here in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Back to Collinsville, Illinois. Your final here from Collinsville. 54-31 foul. And joining us now, Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, another tough one tonight for the Railers as just couldn't get anything going offensively.
Well, you know me. I don't pull any punches, and we got beat. Tonight is a better basketball team that beat us, but more so than anything, I'm upset with our effort and how hard we competed and how we executed. We just don't take that. You know, some of the best games I've ever been involved with, we didn't come out on a good end. But by God, we played hard, and we competed, and we executed, and we did everything that we needed to do to at least give us a chance to win. But I don't know where our defense has gone for the last 2 nights, but it was non-existent. They shot layup after layup, and we had no fight. And that's a thing that I don't like. I want to fight. I want to compete. We're not going to win every game, and we might have competed and not won, but at least we competed, and that's what I've always tried to teach our kids is regardless of the outcome of the game, you do the best you can, you play the hard to your potential, and let it lay. And I don't think we've done that the last couple games.
No, Coach, we seem to get it going we seem to have that pep in our step when things are going well, and when they don't go, we kind of cave in a little bit, and we saw a lot of that, especially in the second half with a lot of easy transition layups for O'Fallon.
You know, yeah, and you've played for me, Coach Farmer, Coach Gregg, and the times have changed over the course of time, and kids don't respond, but there would have been a little bit of backlash from other players, not just coaches, players on our performance. And nowadays it's everybody looking for themselves and everything else, and we've got to get something going in the right direction, because the teams that we beat today or this tournament, you take a look back at them, and I think both of them went 1-3. And we just got lucky and won a couple close basketball games, and then we didn't play so well against the better competition. And we didn't fight. Our structure of our defense wasn't there, and not all 5 guys were playing together.
You said it. We didn't play well, and as you said, the schedule gets even harder as we get going. Well, we got Chatham coming up on Friday, so that's going to be another tough one, and it'll get easier.
Well, we got the month of January is unbelievable. We may not see daylight for a month. I mean, we've got Quincy, Rock Island, you got Chatham, we got to play Jacksonville again, we got to play at Normal U High. All those are not very easy basketball games. And you got Quincy coming a couple Saturdays to our place, and right now they're 12, 13 and 0 playing for the championship here, and we've got to figure it out, and win or lose, we've got to play like Railers and play our tails off and do the things that we possibly can do. Then whatever happens, it happens.
Coach, have a safe trip home. Got a week to prepare for Chatham. We know how those games always go. Be a tough, hard-fought one, and we'll see you back next Friday as we travel to Glenwood.
Yep, thank you. Thank you, Railers.
That'll do it for us here in Collinsville. Our next broadcast will be Friday, January 5th at 7 o'clock as the Railers are on the road to take on the Titans from Chatham Glenwood. Our broadcast begin with the pregame show starting at 6:30. The Railers now stand at 10-5. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We know you did not enjoy the outcome. We'd like to thank our listeners for listening, our viewers for viewing, and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM. We ask you to patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Railer basketball. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer Jolie Lurcher, cameraman and social media coordinator Lloyd Kirby, and Josh Komnick, this is Scott Kirby. Once again, the final. Lincoln 31, O'Fallon 54. Good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the station for the Classic Rock Experience on the Nighttime Fix 96.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School boys basketball. WLCN's coverage of Rail Splitter basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, for all your outdoor landscaping projects and needs. Located at 1302 State Route 10 East on the east edge of Lincoln. Call 217-732-4300. Brian Clark State Farm Insurance for home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. See Brian to review a quote, for help understanding your current policy, or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Chase Lowry, your Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office, member SIPC. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Call 217-737-7581. Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski at 114 East Cook Street, offering competitive rates on auto, home, life, and business insurance. Phone 217-792-3371. Expedia Cruises, offering air, land, and sea vacations, located at 1520 East College Street in Normal. Call Greg Phillips at 309-429-6280. First National Bank in Tremont, your local community bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Lincoln Land Communications, located at 1326 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Serving the area since 1986, Lincoln Land Communications provides sales and service for security cameras, two-way radios, commercial phone and sound systems, LED lighting, car stereos, and much more. Call 217-735-5454. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Sal Polis, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, located at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-732-4001. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.